All right, let's see. What do y'all think? I'm kind of into it. Dude, that's so cringy.
Shoot. That's green. Sick, right? ¿Te gusta?
All right. He speaks Spanish. Oh, I'm totally gonna get DMAC for this. Is Boba Cup? Boba's great, man. Alright, I'll watch the gameplay trailer after. I want to see these abilities. You and me both. So he kind of reminds me. Alright. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Okay, so he kind of reminds me of Sky. With like all of his little creatures and stuff. I say he looks overpowered. That's what everyone tells me. But he kind of looks like Sky, where he like kind of has like a bunch of little people to do his bidding. His little horde of Can I make that joke? I don't think I should make that joke. I won't make that joke. Dude, kind of reminds me of like Jinx animation, like the and stuff. My doorbell just ring. Lol, I'm here. Yo, I'm here. Where you at, bruh? Where you at, bruh? Oh, sheesh. He's a Pokemon trainer. Convince me otherwise? Bruh.
Chill,
The
chill.
chaos can be pretty, for those of you who don't speak Spanish.
¿Por qué eres así de tenebrosa?
Calm down, mijos. Soy yo. Adoro tu cabello.
Oh, yeah? Thanks, yeah. It felt like a vibe, you know? I kind of like it. I mean, it was super, super green when the first one in. Like, my mom was freaking out.
Here, I'll replay it now that you have audio.
But it is going to kind of give you a pretty big zone, and so
it does crazy damage too, right?
It does, yeah. So it's very similar to like
They're like so happy about it, like, oh, it totally is like so overpowered. We know.
It's deadly in the center.
So that is one of the abilities. That is the only ability that you.
He has a
can't go
minion.
and pick
No, they're
back up again as
Pokemon.
Well,
He's a Pokemon trainer.
Like the other ones, they're a little more grown. He's just a little baby trying to figure it out.
Right. Okay, I see. Mosh, it's for all,
They even evolve, dude.
Listen, Mosh, we love Mosh, but not the signature ability of Gekko. In fact, that's a different ability, right? That's Dizzy.
Right. Yeah, that's right. So the signature that we have, kind of the bread and butter.
You're good as is. No more spoilers, though, guys.
Dizzy. So Dizzy is what you're using kind of round to round. It's more of like a versatile tool to be able to clear like mid, some short, and long range angles to compete with some of our other initiators.
What the?
It definitely has like a lot of different ways to kind of counterplay, to
I
different ways
just
to kind
made
of change how you take spaces compared to some of our other initiators.
And it is kind of similar to some other abilities in that it blinds your opponent, but it works in quite a different way, right?
Right. Yeah, we wanted to try something
Wait,
that
so
was
he is
a little
blind.
less, like it kind of
Molly's.
obfuscates your screen a little bit less. Gives you a little easier of a time to kind of maneuver around.
Right.
But it also has a lot of like downsides and a lot of trade-offs to like it can kind of get shot and mitigate a lot of the area there. But the idea there was kind of creating
So
like
you can
a
shoot
playing
it.
field that's a little more approachable for like all players.
Right. But talk to me a bit more about. So you're an opponent.
One
there's
second. Hey, I'm just wrapping something up. I'll be right on, all right?
Dizzy coming towards you.
Right.
You shoot the Dizzy.
Told ya,
it's
I
now
love him,
on
man.
the floor, and the gameplay loop is kind of that the Gekko can go and retrieve that for another dizzy in like 10 seconds time.
Spaces, there's going to be like the close to mid-range.
Wingman.
Runs forward, parkours all over the place. As soon as it
Okay,
sees an
it's just
enemy,
a
it'll jump
freak-
up and then kind of like clap its hands together and do this like huge.
You
percussive
realize
bark.
this is just,
So
it's
there's
he's a
like
Pokemon
cone
trainer.
area that it
And you
affects,
can
anyone
shoot
in
it.
that cone is concussed.
Yeah, nice. But that's not the only thing that's special about Wingman, right? Because there is a very unique feature. You guys are really pushing the envelope in terms of how the game is developed with the mechanics, and that's Wingman, who's got like this alt fire, right?
Right. Yeah. So one of the things we wanted to try, you know, in the whole
right,
theme
he has
of
an
like
alt
power
fire,
numbers
interesting.
Kind of thing, we wanted to allow Wingman to also kind of steal the spike from you,
Yeah.
and also run with it and plant the spike itself.
Yeah.
You know? So as it's planting the spike, you can be covering it. And on the flip side, on defense, if you're kind of
Hold up.
allow Wingman to also kind of steal the spike from you. You
Yeah.
and also run with it and plant the spike itself.
Yeah.
You know? So as it's planting the spike, you can be covering it. And on the flip side, on defense, if you're kind of in these 1v1s, these 1v2s, you can send Wingman to defuse the spike as well, and you can cover Wingman as opposed to, you know, someone having
Yeah.
to cover you.
It's a really unique interaction, but also if Wingman goes down on his
plants-
intrepid venture towards the spike,
Okay, I will. What? Dude, the plant thing wasn't too crazy. Like, it was crazy, but not like insane. But the fact it can diffuse?
he just abandons it in
It's
enemy
gone.
territory, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you do have to be a bit careful in terms of how it's
Yeah,
used.
absolutely. Yeah.
The final ability, the ultimate that we want to talk about, which is the the big one, honestly, the big
Right.
one. Quite scary to see it running at you in the server as well.
Yeah, that's Thrash, yeah. So Thrash is Gekko's ultimate.
Right?
With Thrash, you'll see a cool
Diffusing
little
is just,
animation
that's
swimming around.
no shot.
Once you cast it, you possess Thrash.
Thrash.
Swims around and clears space pretty rapidly, as you guys are sure have seen. Once you explode, or
Wait,
once
how
you
fast was
cool
that?
little
That-
animation. That's Thrash, yeah.
So it's
Thrash is
basically the
Gekko's
Sky
ultimate.
Dog.
You equip Thrash, you'll see a cool little animation of it swimming around. Once you cast it, you possess Thrash. Thrash swims around and clears space pretty rapidly, as you guys are sure have seen. Once you explode, or once you lunge and explode onto an enemy, there's a big radius that is detained. So any player caught is detained.
Yeah, it looks really fun to play.
That is insane. That is actually insane. That is crazy. Okay.